2022 was a fun year. From Will Smith slapping Chris Rock to Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp, the World Cup, Elon Musk buying Twitter, Andrew Tate. Today, I'm gonna be ranking all these events. Events will be ranked based on content and shock value, and just kind of like overall, like, you know, how good it was. Like personally, let's begin.
Oh, wow! Wow!
Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. Have you somehow missed a slap? Bro, this slap was everywhere. I woke up, the video already had like 30 million views after like a couple hours. Not only was the slap like everywhere, it was like the biggest award show in so many years. I really don't think there's much to say like about this event. Like I feel like the slap is already an easy 10 out of 10. It was everywhere. Twitter blew up. You had content for days. So many people made memes of it. 10 out of 10. Easy. This may or may not count depending on who you're talking to, but I decided to include it anyways. Reddit was pretty popular at the beginning of the year. Like I remember it was pretty popular like on Twitter, like in my school. It was like it had like some kind of motion, like people knew about it, right? But it was short-lived. People played Wordle and then they went about their day. There wasn't really much to talk about, nothing crazy. Like you just played it and left. I think it was fun while it lasted, but there weren't like memes or anything that came out of it. It was just like you play the game and you go. So like 4 out of 10. Like it's kind of mid, but like it's fine. Wordle did its thing and it dipped, respectfully.
And on my side of the bed, was human fecal matter.
Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. This is another really good one. Not only was it like the biggest trial of 2022, but it was probably the biggest trial of the last decade. We had so much content. And what the best part of it was like you get to be your own detective. Like people were trying to figure out what happened here, what happened there. People were figuring out their own opinions. TikTok was blowing up, Twitter was blowing up. Basically what I'm trying to say is when this event was happening, you were chilling. You just had so many things to look forward to. I remember looking forward to the verdict. Oh, like so many people were waiting and that no one knew what was gonna happen. It was basically a live TV show. Like I feel like this is another easy 9 to 10 out of 10. Like people were watching it, everyone was watching it. TikTok had so many good videos. YouTube so many good memes. Everyone had so many good memes. People started learning about how to be a lawyer kind of. I don't know. It was just good, right? Do you disagree? It was good. I don't know if it's an instant 10 out of 10, but I feel like it's a 10 out of 10. Like it's not like instant, but 10 out of 10.
I said I want something big. I want something that says I'm here. Beyonce.
Pink sauce. So while this event was mostly on TikTok, it was still pretty big. Like I remember seeing a bit of it on YouTube and a little bit of it on Twitter. So that's why it's here. Pink sauce was like kind of neat. I feel like it was cool. Pink sauce is cool. I feel like pink sauce is kind of overrated. Like I get it was weird. Like there was a little controversy that it was like a pink colored sauce. People didn't know what went in it. But I feel like it's just a condiment, right? Like I just feel like people were kind of doing too much. I really don't care. Like it's pink, right? Like it was fine. People were talking about it and like low key people went to buy it. Like that was cool. Like I remember I wanted to kind of try it. Honestly, I'd give it like a 6 or a 5. Like it was really honestly not that big of a deal in my opinion. But I could see why people were like tuned in on it. But I give it like a 5.5, 6. It was honestly alright. Nothing crazy.
I had mixed reviews on the color. Some people said they like it, some people said they don't like it, and I said, well, what color's your Oh, fuck off then.
Andrew Tate. Some people hate him, some people love him, but most people know about him. Andrew Tate didn't really have like a viral event or viral moment, but he kind of just took the internet by storm in like August. Starting by August and just ever since then. I would say like the whole Andrew Tate arc and like him getting banned and everything, I feel like that's kind of a viral event, and I would say like that was a really fun time because there was like a lot of fighting. Like there's people on Andrew Tate's side, people opposed to what Andrew Tate thought of, whether or not he should be banned, whether or not cancel culture is real, so many things of like that realm. So I feel like it was like also an easy 10 out of 10. Not only did Andrew Tate bring a lot of content, if you search on TikTok, I think he had like something like 13 billion views just using his name. So TikTok blew up. TikTok was gone. Twitter was blowing up, everyone was blowing up, and there's honestly a lot of good content, like the Bugatti memes, like the Andrew Tate theme song, and honestly, there was a lot of like real content, like whether or not his opinions were like actually good. So it's like kind of hard to like, I don't know. I think it's an easy 10 out of 10, but not because of like memes and I just think it was like a good experience, right? Like it was like a really good opinion. Like people had a lot to talk about. So another 10 out of 10. Like I'm handing these out too easy. Maybe I gotta get stricter. Queen Elizabeth. I was really unsure whether or not to put this in because it's like a sensitive topic and I would get canceled. But I decided to include it anyways because it was a big event and it's important. I obviously won't be rating this one. I'm just going to share my thoughts on what happened as a result of her death. The Queen's death is like, it came so suddenly, I feel. Like I was in the middle of like a normal school day. I was like eating lunch or something, talking to people. And then like, I just kept hearing people say, oh, the Queen's in the hospital, the Queen's in the hospital. And then next thing you know, Queen is dead, passed away. The event itself was just really unexpected, like really surprising, right? And because of that, no one knew how to act. You went on Twitter or somewhere and you could see a variety of either the edgiest of memes. You could see like straight up roasting memes, or you could see really thoughtful and peaceful, like people wishing farewells and all. So I feel like the event was like just weird, like back and forth, mean or happy. I will say that like since the Queen was ruling for like 70 years, it was like just crazy, like hearing her death and all. So I would say it's like very shocking. Like that's tough. Overall, very shocking and definitely a big event of 2022.
Do I just drop it? All right, for real, I'm dropping it. Hi.
Dream's face reveal. I can't be the only one who thought this was mid. Bro, listen, the memes carried Dream's face reveal. How many millions of people tuned in to see his face reveal and it was just like, it was mid. Like, not how he looks, like, that doesn't really matter how he looks, right? But just like all the build up, so many people were like, oh, Dream, he's gonna, so much build up, right? Just for like a 2-second. So like, that event was low key mid. There was a good amount of memes after it happened, like just roasting him left and right, up and down. So, but like, overall, it was like kind of mid, bruh. 5.5 to 6, 5.5 to 6. It was just all right. There was a lot of build up. That was cool. Lots of people react to it. That's cool. Good amount of memes. That's cool. But the actual, like the shock value was just not there. Like I feel like that's just deep pulling it down. The memes, I would say it's like an 8. Like all that stuff, like an 8. The actual event, like a 4.5. So round it, you know, half, you know, do the math. You get a 6. 5.5. Elon Musk buys Twitter. Elon Musk buying Twitter. This may or may not affect you depending on whether or not you use Twitter, but honestly, it was kind of cool. It's honestly like simple, like billionaire buys Twitter. Like it doesn't really affect that many people. It doesn't really change much. Like obviously there's a lot of people that use Twitter. I don't know. It's alright. Like it was cool like seeing 44 billion, you know, it was cool seeing like the back and forth whether or not he would buy it, how much it's gonna change. But honestly, unless you use Twitter, it really doesn't matter. There weren't really like there was some, but like there weren't really like memes or any entertainment that came out of it. But it was like kind of neat. Like it was just interesting, you know, it was interesting. I give it like a 7. Like it was calm. Like nothing crazy. Like billionaire buys Twitter. Then you go on your day. 7 or 6.5. Like it's really honestly not that big a deal. Like a lot of people know about it, but man, you just know about it. Like right? 7, 6.5.
I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
Kanye West. I don't even think this one's really funny. It's just kind of depressing. Kanye West has just been off the, he's just been like going insane. I don't know. It's just kind of depressing. Like yeah, there's content. Like yeah, maybe you can laugh at some things he's done, but it's just like I don't know. Like I don't even want to rate this one. It's just like weird. It's just like if I were to like really rate it just on like how many things came out of it, you know, it's honestly low too. Like people don't like, no one's really laughing at what he's doing. They're just kind of like, dang, he needs some help. Like this guy. I give it like a question mark out of 10. Cause like this, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
The Game Awards. Game Awards were tough. More of like an underground, like low-key event. Like unless you play games, you may not have heard of it before, but I decided to include it anyways. I feel like the whole show was like, you know, it's good. Like you watch it, a bunch of games were nominated, a bunch of that. Like it's like in the gamers realm. Like it's cool. If you play games, it's fun. It's a good time. It was pretty, like there was a decent amount of people watching, but definitely like nothing on those like level of the slap or anything like that, right? So its shock value was kind of low. Like there's nothing really crazy, but I will say like the one kid that like snuck on stage and like did his whole Bill Clinton bit, that was pretty surprising. Like I'd say like that added like a bit of shock value. That kind of like added more to the event, like added more to like an otherwise, you know, pretty calm event. So like I'd say it was cool. Like there was no regrets. Like when I was watching the game wins, it's always a fun time, but like nothing crazy. I'd give it like a good solid 8. Like it was cool. Like if you play games and you're like in tune with game, it was cool. Like good 8, maybe like a 7.5, because it was really like it's like exclusive. If you don't play games, but if you do, you see what I'm saying?
And in 2022, the world champions are Argentina.
The World Cup. And to finish things off right, we have the World Cup, bro. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I don't even watch soccer, football, but that World Cup, yeah, that World Cup was fire. I don't even watch soccer, but like so much hype. It was good. I don't watch sports, but when I was watching, it was so good. I watched it in my school, like, you know, just keeping up with all the events. Just it's every 4 years, right? But this World Cup was just incredible. The finish, the start, everything perfectly made. Then you have like the whole song Speed made. World Cup, the bonding, the connections, like it was just amazing. Messi winning, like fulfilling his legacy, him having like the most liked tweet now, bruh, come on. World Cup was easy 10 out of 10. That event was fire, bruh, fire. Mbappe being goated, good. Like I said, I didn't even watch World Cup, so like I don't know. It was good though. It was crazy. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I tried a lot of new things in this video. This is the first time I've ever made like a commentary-esque video, so hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything I should change, anything you like, please let me know in the comments. That'd be so good to hear. Also, if you want me to make a 2021 version or 2023, anything like that, let me know. I will gladly do it. Thank you again for watching. Happy New Year's. Peace.